Alright guys, it's time for part 2 of my little birthday haul. Yeah. So here is, I'll start with the clipping figure first. Oh, in case you guys are wondering, that's a little ballerina Rei Ayanami, and that's some chick from One Piece. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of that story. Oh, so exciting. I hate this tape. Tape is my weakness, apparently. No, why couldn't you do it the first time? So, there's the little figure on the bottom. And here we go. The instructions on how to put them on their bases. Here is the card, Pokemon Clipping Figure Collection number 71. Ho-Oh. And this just runs down all the types. Obviously from the game because cards don't have all that. So here is the Ho-Oh itself. And here is its base. So, I stopped doing that. Here is the Ho-Oh. It's got a lot of detail to it. Especially like its little butt explosion feather plume back here. It's got some nice colors. And you read that? No. It says Nintendo Pokemon B China and a bunch of numbers. Doesn't really show up on the camera. And let's see. You have to look at the directions after all. Yeah, let me look at the directions. I don't know how things supposed to line up. Alright, Ho-Oh's leg is supposed to go on that. Sure is. Oh, yeah, there it goes. It fit right in. So, Ho-Oh's kind of got this say what pose as he's flying around. So if I keep this thing flat for the frame, you see he's kind of going by saying what's up to the camera. From this angle it's not, even if I zoomed in, it's not really that exciting. But it does stand with that little clear base, and you know what, I will move them over for now. Just zoom in as far in as I can go. That does look pretty good. I don't know what I was complaining about. I just have to complain for no reason. I really like the clipping figures. Some of the, I don't know if they were the early ones. I have a Grottle, and it was painted with a high gloss paint, and it looks hideous. And I have an Arceus. That was actually cool because I wanted to get the Arceus, and the first one I bought had it, and the second was a Pichu that I traded with a friend who wanted the I think anything but Piplup, because you got 2 Piplups. So now for the Carddass cards. Here are the 2 loose ones I had before. show them more in detail. It's a Charmander against a Charizard. And it says Battle. And the back talks about, I guess, whatever's happening in that episode. So-and-so versus so-and-so. I don't know if those are episode numbers. So, there's that one, and then there's Misty saying, I don't know what's going on. Psyduck and Slowpoke, they don't know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on in this picture. And, Pocket Monsters Anime Collection, more information. So there's that card. Now there's these little packs that I have. And like I said before, I'm going to have a double. I didn't notice that when I was grabbing them. I think when I picked one up, one was backwards. I'm just hoping they don't have the same thing in each. I hope they're all random, because that would really suck. So slide the plastic off, slide this off, and that's a really good price. Yeah, that's the place I went to. Mars, New York, though it's technically in New Jersey. So I don't know what's up with the name. But here are the cards. We have a little Prism Hollow with Wigglytuff and Psyduck. Has a story. We have Team Rocket doing some weather reporting, I believe. Not weather reporting, news. That makes a lot more sense. And yeah, like I was saying, these are a really good deal, because I've seen some of these cards go for a couple $1 on eBay just by themselves. If I pulled one of the ones I was looking at buying, I'd be really happy. Yeah, so Charmander and Pikachu, Pikachu and Charizard, Ash receiving something, I don't know, I didn't see this episode. And if I'm not mistaken, this is probably an ad for the binder. But, you know, I'm not Japanese, so I don't know 100%. So that was the first pack. Let's move on to the first of Team Rocket's Gyarados sub. Grabbing Pikachus. And their fans are spraying what looks to be water. That's really weird. And we have Professor Oak, bunch of Mankeys. Rattata shouldn't be there, it's just kind of floating. It's not to scale. The Doduo shouldn't be there either. I mean, it's kind of big. Or I could be wrong. I don't know how big a Doduo is. There is this guy bouncing a Pokeball as that Kingler does some naughty things to that Executor. And I wonder why these cards didn't come here. That guy with his little surfing Pikachu. That Pikachu looks old. I vaguely remember that episode. Ash and Pikachu, Onix, Squirtle, Staryu, they all got beat up by something. And that was it for that pack. Let's go on to the other Team Rocket. Oh, it was the same thing. So, that's disappointing. If anybody wants these, if you have cards from these series, you know, I'll take anything I don't have. What you see here is pretty much my whole collection. If you want to trade it for other things, I don't know. I'll have to make them some offers. So we got Meowth, upset about something. It's a really big Onix, chasing everybody down. It's not Erica. I don't know who that is. There's a Raichu rallying the troops. They're all water types. They should listen to what he's saying. Nidorino and Squirtle. And another little ad. Well, at least it didn't count as one of my 5 cards. So, yep, that was it for that. I'm going to leave these separate, so if anybody does want to trade, I won't have them mixed up with my doubles. These things are all in really good condition, too. So, I should have bought more, because like I said, individual cards were going for like $5 on eBay. I mean, granted, you'd know what cards you get when you did that, but that's a pretty big price difference. $1 for 5 as opposed to $5 for 1. So, I've got this pack. So yeah, that's been it for this video. Stay tuned for part 3, where I show off the last of everything, my little Tepic collection. This right here. So, it's been X-Scissor. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for part 3.